Hey everyone, welcome to Music for Miles, your go-to spot for all things audio gear and guitar. Today's video is a little different. We're going to be shopping on Temu.com for affordable guitar, bass, and music accessories. Ever wonder if these low-cost items are any good and how the quality is? Well, stick around. I have some surprising finds, and I'm very excited to share my feedback and my experience with shopping on Temu.com. Stick around. If you're not familiar with Temu.com, it is a growing online marketplace in direct competition with sites like Amazon and eBay. They're known for their very low prices, free shipping, and constant promotions and coupons that they offer to their customers. Now, you can find just about anything on Temu. My first experience with them was buying party supplies for one of my kids' birthday parties, but they do have a full catalog of musical instruments. They have accessories for guitar, bass, piano, drums, pretty much have anything you can think of on there. So when Temu contacted me and asked if I wanted to do a sponsored video, I jumped at the opportunity to get a deeper experience with their musical instrument accessories. They preloaded my account with a $150 credit, and I was able to get a surprising amount of musical instrument accessories. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna unbox it, see what I purchased, check out the quality, and I'm gonna give you my honest feedback and my experience with shopping on Temu.com. Also stick around to the end because I will have a promo code to get discounts on these items I will be reviewing for my subscribers. All right, so let's get into the unboxing portion of the video. Here is the package that they sent me from Temu. I was a little surprised they didn't put this in a box. It's wrapped in a very large bag. There is a ton of stuff in here. Now, I ordered a very wide range of accessories from their website, ranging from guitar to luthier tools, all the way to some accessories for my turntable. So I have something just for about everyone. So let's go ahead and open the package and see what we got. Having to pull out the knife here because they sure as hell taped this bag up like crazy. I now have access into the bag. So let's pull out the first thing that I see, and that is a guitar strap. So let's check out this guitar strap. Here's some details on this guitar strap. Has a few different options here for how you want to wear this. Now you can use a strap button with this, or you can tie it to the headstock of your guitar, like acoustic guitar. The backside here does have several notches that you can adjust depending on how big you are. This looks like a guitar strap that you would find at Guitar Center. So this guitar strap on Temu is $17. Temu, so far so good. All right, what else is in here? Let's see. So the next thing we have on the list here is a guitar stand. Here is the guitar stand, fully assembled. Looks good. And again, it does break down pretty small to fit inside your gig bag. So let's test it out. So just over here, I do have the guitar stand off camera, and it does seem to fit just fine with my guitar. So guitar stand, not bad. So yeah, overall quality's fine. I think this will work in a pinch. This wouldn't be my first choice when getting a guitar stand because it is fully made of plastic. I would prefer something made of like aluminum. So this guitar stand cost about $10, which is about $5 cheaper than anything I could find on Amazon. So yeah, for 10 bucks, definitely worth it. This can hold your guitar, and again, it is adjustable. So it could fit pretty much any guitar, anything from acoustic to electrics. All right, here's something I was excited to get. This is potentiometers for guitar builds that I'm gonna be doing. Basically, it's your volume pots for like your volume and tone. They typically go online anywhere from like $20 to $100, depending on the quality that you get on Amazon. I was trying to get myself some 500K pots for some humbuckers, and I found these. This is a 4-pack, so there's adjustability. I'm gonna actually have to come back, circle around a little later on a build video to actually fully try these out. The only way you can tell the quality with these pots is to use them, to put them on a guitar, solder them up, and see how they sound. But again, these are 500K, and just from looking at the appearance of them, they look pretty high quality. These 500K pots only cost $4 for a 4-pack. So I think they will fit the need of my projects coming up here. That's $1 each in this pack. Okay, so moving on to the guitar related accessories. I did buy a 3-way switch. One of the switches on my guitars is going out, and I thought I might want to try one of these out. So here it is. Looks pretty high quality. Let's hear what it sounds like. Feels great. It does have adjustability, so you can use this on a majority of guitars utilizing 2 humbuckers. And this pickup switch cost $1.81, believe it or not. So, I mean, if you're in a pinch and you have a project and you need a 3-way switch, you cannot beat $1.81. So this is a guitar repair file. You can use this to level your frets and other type of fret work. So the grand total for this is $10, and this is pretty good quality, something that you would find like on StuMac.com or other guitar luthier accessory websites. You cannot beat 10 bucks, and I had free shipping on this. So very excited about this. All right, let's see what else we got in here. I told you guys I ordered a lot of stuff. That $150 stretched a very long way. Oh, nice. Okay, so this accessory is going to be for a turntable, and it is 2 things in 1. It's a record weight, and it also doubles as a level. So you can put this on your record while you listen to it, It helps with resonance and the bass. It also can flatten out some records that have a little bit of a hump in the middle. So it's a very helpful tool to use if you're listening to records and you're an audiophile. The bottom here also has a felt little pad there, so it's not gonna damage the label on your album. Now these go anywhere from $20 to like $60 typically. I've even seen some of these go for more than $100 online, depending on what brand makes them, but this, I can tell right now, this is very, very high quality. I paid $11 for this. That is unheard of. 11 bucks for a premium record weight like this. Yeah, this is a killer deal. Very excited to use this on my albums. All right, let's keep looking, see what else we got in the box. All right, another smaller accessory here. And this is going to be something I'm very excited about. And we're gonna actually test this out right now. So this little thing here is an attachment for a drill. And what this does is it connects to your tuners and you can rapidly wind strings. So here's my screwdriver, I have it in place. So here's a guitar. The first thing I'm gonna do is loosen my E string. So let's tighten it up. That is so cool. I wanted one of these for a very, very long time. This is gonna help me on projects to get the strings on fast and not have to crank constantly with my hand or use a string winder. So definitely something I highly recommend for anyone who works on guitars or plans on working on guitars, or just anybody who changes string often. If you're a gigging musician, definitely worth checking out. So that was another tiny accessory. What is this? It doesn't look like there's anything in this bag. What the hell is this? I don't even remember what I ordered. Nothing. There's nothing in there. All right, what is this? I got a single guitar pick. Oh, this is the Ebony. This is made from wood. This is an Ebony guitar pick. This is made fully from wood. I thought it was plastic at first, but no, fully made from wood. I've never tried one of these before. I'm gonna try it out right now. This guitar pick costs $2.47. Again, this is purely made from ebony wood. I think it's fully worth it, and the fact that it does have a little indent here for your thumb while you're playing makes it super comfortable. I can't wait to record some actual studio quality stuff using that pick, which I will in some future videos. So make sure you subscribe to see those videos when they come out. All right, diving back into this bag, I think I only have a few more things left in here. So this tool here is another luthier tool. This is to gauge your string height. You can check to see if your frets are level. There's all kinds of cool things you could do with this. It also has guides on there to help you figure out the string tension, other things like that. So this is just a handy tool for any luthier to have. So it's $4. So this is $4 on Temu, identical to the ones they sell on StewMac and other guitar luthier websites. Same thing, identical to some of the ones that you can get on Amazon. A must-have, I'd say, for anybody who works on guitars. Okay, so I've had a lot of stuff on here having to do with working on guitars and building them. On this channel, I get a lot of guitars sent to the channel. Sometimes I don't review them because they fall below the quality, but sometimes I have to work on the electronics. It means I have to go in there and solder, or I have to do shrink tubing, stuff like that. So I did get some of the bigger ticket items here I'm gonna go over right now. And the main one here is a soldering iron. So I did buy a new soldering iron. It does have 60 watts. So let's check out the soldering iron. So here's the soldering iron itself. It has a little protective cap on it right now. Pretty high quality. Looks almost identical to the one I have right now, but the cool thing about this one is the base that it has actually has an insert there, so it locks into place, keeps it far away from you when it's burning hot. You can adjust the wattage and temperature here. There is a spot for a sponge to go in, so you just get that wet if you wanted to dab off some of the wet solder. And then there is a little spot here that you could put a copper wire ball if you're trying to get some of that, clean the solder off as well. This is called Silver Flow, constant temp. There's an indicator here to let you know when it's at the temperature that you asked it to go to, but it does go all the way up to 896 degrees Fahrenheit, 480 degrees Celsius. So this can get really hot, and I like the form factor for it. I like that everything cleanly goes away. I can put this on my workbench. I can adjust the dial here for the heat instead of using those little tiny mini dials that are built in on some of them. So the grand total for this guy, so this was $27.99. You're typically looking at like $60 to $70 to get something of equal value like this at Home Depot or Amazon or other websites. So the fact that this was under $30, pretty nuts. It also comes with a couple different tips. If you want to use the different tips on here, you got some wider ones, thin. So you have a lot of options. So speaking of soldering iron, I did pick up this accessory for $2, and this is a soldering iron tip cleaner. So what you do with this is that you just keep this by your soldering station, then you just dip the tip of the soldering iron in here, and it catches a lot of that solder inside this copper ball, and then when you're done using it, you just put the lid on, put this away and you're done. So speaking of soldering, if you're familiar with electronics or wiring pickups, it's common practice to use shrink tubing when you're doing your wiring. It helps you clean things up, be organized. So I did buy a heat gun, which is gonna help with some of the shrink tubes. And it also came with a huge pack of shrink tubes that you can use for various sizes of wire. So this will help me definitely clean up some of the builds I'll be doing, some of the maintenance work I'm gonna be doing on some guitars. And believe it or not, all of this only costs $10. That's about 40 bucks for the soldering iron, the heat gun, and the shrink tube. Killer deal. So this was a ton of accessories, and I do want to try to organize some of these smaller parts that I got, including like the shrink tubes. So I did get this little organizing cube that I'm going to be putting on my workbench. It allows me to pretty much use it for anything you want, but it's modular. You could take some of the pieces out if you want to have bigger spaces to put like guitar picks, wires, potentiometers, pretty much whatever you have at your workbench. It could be used for all kinds of different stuff. So I picked up one of these just from an organization standpoint. So this was picked up for just a few bucks on Temu. This isn't really accessory related, but I mean, even for arts and crafts, this is a really cool pickup, and it was much, much cheaper than I could find on Amazon and even Target. So moving along, I did pick up a few more accessories here, and these are going to be effects knobs for guitar pedals. This is what they look like. I got red, so while I'm building some custom guitar pedals, or if I want to swap out some of the knobs on my current pedals, I could definitely do that. They are adjustable. There's a hex screw on here, so it should fit a majority of guitar effects pedals. And this only cost me $1.99. And the last thing I got is this. Now this is going to be pyramid sound dampening panels. They should rapidly expand. Watch, here we go. Oh, that's so satisfying, look at that. Pretty decent quality, I'm not gonna lie. Comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels, and they do have this adhesive on the back if you want to stick it to your wall. I like to tack these with thumbtacks. I just stick a thumbtack down here, put them on the wall. But I'm definitely going to put more of these. I think you can see over here I have a few of them on my wall already, but I've been looking to expand that. So I'm going to test these out. So far so good, the quality's there. And these cost me for a 6-pack. So it's $14.49 for a 6-pack. You could probably do your entire studio for like 200 bucks if you were to buy a ton of these. That was a ton of unboxing. Like I said, I had 150 bucks to spend on their website. I got a ton of stuff. I don't know anywhere else online where you can get this much product and musical accessories and guitar accessories for 150 bucks with free shipping. Now, it took about a week and a half for me to get all of the products delivered to my house. Some of these items are sourced in China, so it might take a little longer than others to reach your doorstep. If you do look on Temu.com, there will be a little indicator saying local warehouse. If you see something at a local warehouse, you'll probably get it within a day or two. Overall, what do I think about my experience with shopping on Temu? I think if you're on a budget, this is definitely going to be the way to go, especially for basic stuff like guitar straps, for picks, for soldering iron, for your basic necessities for guitar accessories. I don't think you could really go wrong. And I was actually decently surprised by the quality of a lot of these items. And if you'd like a $100 coupon, download the Temu app today. There is a link below. And all you have to do is search my code on the app and get yourself $100 to start your shopping spree. All right, well, there you have it. That's my experience shopping on Temu. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any feedback or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm Michael. This is Music for Miles.